Hey, Highland County Real Estate, Randy Butler here. We're at Classic Real Estate. I have Mr. Chad Hamilton here from Merchants National Bank. How we doing, man?
Doing well. How are you?
Great. Hey, I asked Chad to come over. Merchants Bank is an extremely unique bank, and I never ask you this. It's without a doubt the oldest bank in town.
Yes.
And I forget. Do you know the year? I've read it.
18 something.
18 something, yeah. There's offices and really branched out a lot just in the last few years. Several offices open.
Absolutely. We moved into the Wilmington location. We're moving up around the Logan area, so they're definitely expanding.
Great. A week or so ago, we had Brian Smith from NCB Bank. Totally different bank, totally different guy. Think about Merchants Bank is very unique. Being an older bank, a local bank like that, you have a lot of programs that maybe aren't available to other lenders. I know you do a lot of land, farm loans.
Correct.
You do a lot of different programs. Just tell a little bit about what you do.
Sure. We do the conventional loans, Fannie Mae. We offer USDA loans, and then our kind of unique, our niche is our in-house financing. So with that, we do anything from manufactured homes to vacant lands to farms to construction loans, bridge loans, single pay notes. We can get pretty creative with it if it makes sense on our end.
A lot of stuff that most of the other banks have quit doing, you still do.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. I know, being from a manufactured home background for several years, it's hard to find a lender that will loan money on those anymore.
Yeah, I mean there's some additional hoops to jump through at times if all the serial numbers and HUD plates and things like that aren't available. But we do have options to go out and get those. So it's certainly a big part of our business and something that we enjoy doing.
Yeah. If for any of the farmers out there, farm loans, and I haven't had one for a while. It's been a while for me too. But is the process a lot harder? Is there more information you need to do a farm loan, or does the process kind of similar to this residential?
It's pretty similar. They generally do those on the commercial side of things, which the underwriting process is a little bit different. But for the most part, it's they ask for pretty much the same stuff: financial statements, 3 years of tax returns on that side of things. But we can certainly get those done.
Great. I know from car. I know your real estate is you don't do car loans.
Correct.
Real estate is all you do. Chad does a very good job. He lives here with us, which I think is awesome too. You know, some of the banks, not putting any banks down because we all work here together. But Merchants is from here. The people that work there are from here. That just adds a whole new flavor to something we kind of lost along the way sometimes. So, as far as real estate goes, how have you seen, just from what you do at banks, say, we was talking about it a little bit before we started, say, you know, we're starting a brand new year, maybe how was last year compared to the years before, and nobody knows for sure, but how do you see anything different coming in this year?
I mean, 18 was a little bit slower. It seemed like there wasn't the amount of inventory, as you well know, on the realtor side of things. But it's picked up toward the end of 18. We have a lot in the pipeline, so I think hopefully things are going to pick back up in 19. The appraisal values seem to have gotten back where they were a few years ago, which is definitely good. So I'm hoping things certainly pick up in 19.
Great. I know it seemed like last year, as you said, inventory. In other words, houses for sale. I mean, you know, for a long time we were selling them way faster than the new ones were coming on. Right. And you didn't maybe see that directly, but kind of down the chain, you saw that because the loans kind of slowed down.
Yeah, exactly.
That there was not a lot to buy. And then towards the end of 19, you can agree or disagree, it seems like the inventory was still down, but the amount of buyers kind of dropped too. Did you see it that way?
I did, and it seems like every winter, weather-wise, it kind of dictates the real estate market in a way.
It does.
So it slows down a little bit every winter, and the rates are still low, but they were so low for a time that most people that needed to refinance had already done that. So the refinance has slowed down. There was not a lot of inventory. You got bad weather, so it's kind of the perfect storm for things to slow down.
You know, you wouldn't think so, but real estate, I think most anything is really weather-driven.
It really is. You sort of get cabin fever in the winter, but there's not a whole lot to go out and do, especially looking at houses, thinking about moving, that sort of thing. So when the weather breaks for spring, that's a big
absolutely.
bonus.
It gets better. People's spirits are up. They want to go out and do stuff.
Absolutely.
So, in real estate's the same way. Like Merchants Bank, located almost smack dab center in the heart of Hillsborough. You couldn't get any more closer to the center of town unless you run to the light, maybe. if someone does, and we're doing this to just kind of provide some information, but also Chad and I, this is what we do. This is how we earn our living. This is how we pay for our stuff. So to get a hold of you, how would we do that?
The loan department at Merchants National Bank, phone number is 937-393-7993. Give me a call with any questions you have, and I'll guide you in the right direction.
Great. Chad is very good about communication, getting back with folks. He wants to help. They want to loan money. That's what they do. That's how he pays for his things at home. We all have stuff we got to pay for. So, real estate wise, if I can help anybody, Randy Butler, Classic Real Estate. 205-2140 night or day. Please call me. Either one of us will be glad to help you. Thanks so much, and I hope this was helpful. Thank you.
Thank you.